Hello everybody, I'm Richard Gon of Back to Live podcast version. So this time I'm thinking of inserting, or I'm thinking of I don't know, whether it's fine to tell you this, but I'm thinking of creating many bubbles of stories not related to this the topic of this episode of podcast. So anyway, so which is why, so at first I'm thinking of telling you the title and the conclusion of this episode, and I think you can listen to many noises and sounds coming into this episode. So and anyway, the title and the conclusion, and the title is "Do porn videos heal the world?" And the conclusion is yes, they do. Countries which accept porn videos can evade the worst situations. So before actually, so so not commencement, or before actually, not commence, or anyway, so before actually telling you the details, before actually telling you the subsequent story of this episode, so I'm thinking of opening my own booth. So this time I'm going to speak out stories. I'd like to speak out as much as I want while drinking a booze. So cheers anyway. This is the sound of opening. Opening a can. Opening a can can be the correct pronunciation in American English. Yeah, so this I borrowed the manner of Mr. Hiroyuki Nishimura. So Mr. Hiroyuki Nishimura is a famous Japanese entrepreneur who maybe not maybe, anyway, his mother tongue is Japanese language, and he nowadays maybe recently, not recently, so for these years he has begun for these years he's a YouTuber, or he does his own activity, or he does his own business on as a YouTuber. So which is why, so by checking out or by searching the video, searching his videos on YouTube, but you can find out his videos in YouTube by searching by using the search word, or by using the word, for example, Hiroyuki in hiragana in Japanese language. Anyway, so I don't know whether you can listen to this episode. So I don't know, is it fine to put this one here? So so in the preliminary phase, you might not be, so maybe you might not be able to listen to what I was speaking out. I'm sorry for my stumbling when I was speaking English language. So that is because I'm a native speaker of English language. So, but actually, so which is why, so I'm thinking of what should I do this time? So I'm thinking, so I'm thinking of, so what should I do this time? So I'm thinking of creating content while speaking. So anyway, what should I do for this one? Anyway, movie creation may take time. So which is why, so I think the better manner is to create pictures with captions. Maybe creating pictures with captions can be a better way for creating this episode while creating content. So maybe you can hear some noises. For example, the sounds of clicks of computers. And I'm recording this episode midnight. At midnight, I'm recording. Or I'm creating this episode midnight and while drinking. So which means what I'm doing is really bad for my own physiological health or bodily health anyway, or corporal health. And anyway, so let me introduce the booze I'm drinking. So this is strong lemon. So which is the name of this brand of alcoholic drink. This is strong is the name of a brand of alcoholic drink. Anyway, so this is strong brand. Strong brand is so famous. Not so famous, but very famous. Strong is very famous. Maybe Japanese people know that brand. So anyway, yeah. So I could remember to start with. So I should tell you the details about the title and the conclusion of this episode. So, do porn videos heal the world? Yes, they do. Countries which accept porn videos can erase the worst situation. So, I think I should add, or I think I should tell you the subsequent stories related to or having bearing or bearing that topic. Anyway, so why I created this is not why I created this, but so why I can say this one is so what I'd like you to imagine is the situation in which there's no adult content anyway. So for example, so if you live in a maybe you can understand. For example, if you live if you live in a Nordic country, so I have been to a Nordic country in which there was no adult content as long as I could see. As long as I could see, there was no adult content at that time. So anyway, please imagine such a situation. So which means going to another country, living in a country where there is no adult content, or where adult contents are prohibited or banned. Please imagine such a situation, like you live in such a country which prohibits or which bans or bars adult content. So which is why porn videos are not porn videos are not permitted to be created. So but actually, so why so there's a how should I say, there's a motive, or there is a word of motive, which means there is a so we live in an era in which there is a war, or there is a huge war, or there is a remarkable war between two Slavic countries, and I live in East Asian countries, and there's a neighbor which may be attacked or assailed by the mainland China. So that is Taiwan. So I don't live in Taiwan. I'm not Taiwanese, but I'm a Japanese person anyway. So I have digressed. So coming back to the original track. Coming back to the original track of this episode. So adult contents are necessary to start with, which is what I think, and that is because so adult contents are adult contents target desires almost all people have, which means sexual desire is a universal one. What is sexual desire is that of what every universal desire. So sexual desire is a universal one, which means almost everybody has sexual desire, which is what I'm saying. So I don't know how to call such a desire in English language. So fundamental desire anyway. So that is a primary desire necessary for surviving as a human race or as a creature. So which is why people have their own sexual desires. Some people have stronger sexual desires, and other people have weaker sexual desires, which is such as it's the situation about or the extent or degrees of sexual desires are such a variegated situation anyway. So variegated. The meaning of variegated is really, I don't know whether I don't know who created such a word, variegate. So the meaning of variegate is, I think the meaning of variegate is diversified or diverse, which I think is the meaning of variegate. So variegate is a verb, which means so to diversify in external appearance, especially with different colors. So I used Merriam-Webster as an online dictionary, and to enliven or to give interest by means of variety, and to make varied in appearance as by adding different colors to give variety to diversity. So I used this dictionary, whose name is I can't find out its name. So I'm sorry, I can't find out this name. So anyway, dictionary.com LLC. Can't find out the name of this online dictionary. Dictionary.com anyway. So when it comes to the degrees of sexual desire or the extents of desire, so people have diverse levels of sexual desires, but people have some degrees of sexual desires. So which is why porn videos can make money almost everywhere. Porn videos can make money. So which is why, so in the case of my country, so many amateur people, and of course many professional people, many professionals or many experts create porn videos, and there are some amateur creators who create the porn videos, or so those amateurs create their own porn videos in accordance with, or or in regards to their own sexual preferences. And when it comes to the creation of my adult content, so I mainly create so erotic collages are my main works, the main works of mine. So maybe I have not created adult contents for these days, but actually, so this time I'm thinking of creating adult content. So recently I have concentrated on my time and my time has been concentrated or focused on creating videos for YouTube, and I create adult contents as a side hustle. So and recently my works are still busy. So which is why, so what to do in my company was what to do in my company was really busy. So which is why, so I couldn't spare time for I had short amount of time, or I had short time, or I have little amount or small amount of time to create adult contents, which is my current or present situation. So which one to choose is this one. Maybe I think this style is suitable for in this time. I mean, only in this time. I think this manner of creating. I think this manner of creating adult content is suitable this anyway. So I'm thinking of creating some. I'm thinking of creating a long episode. Long episode is what I'm thinking of creating this time. So which is why and I'm thinking of cramming. Well, I'm not thinking of inundating you with thousands or hundreds of stories not related to the main track of this episode, but actually I'm thinking, if you have what I'd like to do in this time is to drink some alcoholic drinks with you, which is what I'd like to do in this time. So I'm drunk. So the percentage of or the constituent of the not constituent density is what I have to tell you. The density of this not adult contents, alcoholic drink. The density of this alcoholic drink is 9%. And to start with, I'm an East Asian person, so which is why my physiological condition is not strong at processing alcoholic substances or alcohol. So which is why I get easily drunk, or I easily become drunk, which is why my English it's not flowing well, and moreover I'm tired. So this time today I was cleaning up my own residence, and so I'm enjoying. I could spare my own time for enjoying creating adult contents. Maybe the latest one is this one, I think. Let me check out my own the records of my works. So they are all right. What I was my memory was working well. So which means I could understand it, the progress I have created, the progress of my works. What I'm concerned about now. What I'm concerned about now is the progress of my works. Yeah, but actually, my progress is I could understand I could catch up with the progress of my past works. Anyway, so this is what to create. So anyway, adult contents such as things like or porn videos. Porn videos was what I was talking about. I was talking about how should I say, not beneficiary or not beneficiary. The benefits of adult contents are what I was trying to talk about, and that means, or which means adult contents are so great tools or devices. Many people can adult content, creating adult contents is open to many people, or maybe creating adult contents is open to almost all the people. So which is why if you like creating adult contents, I mean this time is porn videos. So if you like porn videos, so I think you are qualified. If you if you like, or if you think you can enjoy creating adult content or porn video systems, so you are qualified. But actually, so if you are thinking of creating adult content and so exclusively to porn videos, for example, so so that is bad. Creating adult content only just for earning money is the worst. I think. So so that is because I think this is a case to as other businesses or other fields of markets than the field of adult contents or the porn market. Not porn market, but actually porn market are the correct words. Porn market are the correct words or is the correct phrase. But actually, so what I'd like you to understand is that so adult contents or porn videos are what not everybody should love, but actually some people hate adult contents. But I would like almost all adult content creators, or I would like almost all the creators of porn videos to continue their own works of creating porn content or adult content or porn videos, while those creators those creators are fond of creating those adult contents. So which is the ideal world, or which is the ideal figure or ideal imagination I have in my mind. And so but actually, so porn videos are main market among various types of adult content. So which means porn videos can create large markets in many countries. So which is why, so creating if you have some money, you can invest in, for example, so you need to buy, so not this time. Wait a moment, please. Not last year. So recently, I created an article writing about basic stuff necessary for creating porn videos. I created such a content in Medium. So let me check out the works of Medium of my account, or my works of Medium, which are what I'm checking now. I'm sorry for my slowed down speech of English language. Maybe I'm really drunk actually. So so at least I haven't done this type of creating episode of my podcast. So I drink silently to start with. I don't make any speech while I'm drinking. So of course I sometimes, not sometimes, because there is the pandemic of coronavirus still now. So far, not so far. So I'm creating this episode on August or in the summer in 2022. Anyway, so coming back to, so which is why, so so the pandemic of coronavirus still exists, or still so prevalent. The pandemic is still prevalent in the case of my country. And coming back to the topic of this episode, not the topic, but coming back to the track of this episode. So what I was talking about is, so yeah, necessary stuff to create porn videos, and not the years before, but months before, I created a content, and the title of which is Basic Stuff of Making Porn Videos. The most fundamental knowledge is introduced. which is title of this episode. Can you really hear this? So this is important. So if you are thinking of creating porn videos, so because porn videos make huge amount of money, but actually, so you need some investment, or you need some monetary investment to be invested into, for example, purchasing some video cameras or other instruments or devices necessary for creating not adult content but porn videos. Such tools and such expensive tools or such expensive devices are necessary. And what I'm doing is, so wait a moment please. I'm opening this content, this online content I created before. And what is necessary, what is necessary are so video cameras, and so documentations are necessary, but I sell the template I sell the template of contracts or agreements to get some agreements or consents of the cast to be displayed or to appear to porn videos. So some casts appear to porn videos, which is what you see when you watch porn videos. If you are man, you can understand that. And if you are women who do not watch porn videos, so please learn what people do while they are watching porn videos, so that you can find out what I'm explaining. So I'm drunk. So what I was explaining was the template of the agreements. So the usage of such not adult contents but agreements is to get some agreements or consents of casts, and those casts are adult content creators or porn video creators choose or communicate with, and those are porn video creators want those casts to participate in as porn actresses or porn actors whose figures are going to be displayed into porn videos, and those creators of porn videos, those porn video creators edit those videos and sell those edited porn videos in the form of product to make money, which is the entire business scheme of creating porn content. So which is why adult contents can create such adult contents or porn videos it's porn videos which can create such huge markets in many countries. So which is why, so if you are for example, if you are in some country in which you are thinking of introducing creating porn contents into your country, for example, so many countries prohibit or ban adult contents, for example, so typical example is China and India. Those two countries ban or prohibit adult contents as a whole. But actually, so I think there may be some creators of adult content or porn videos who create porn videos. But actually, that is really smart. Actually, that is because So I'm sorry. Maybe you may feel I'm digressing, but actually, so things do not go well as you want, which is the general order, which is a general order in human societies, things. So I'm going to tell you again. So things do not go well, or things do not go as you want, which is I think which is general rule or the general order of every human society, which is what I think. So which is why sometimes bad stuff, or for example sometimes selling marijuana or selling marijuana or creating marijuana or creating products of marijuana are necessary to make money in for example in poor countries. And so another way to make money, or another way to make demands and supplies, or I mean the demand and supply are those of economic concepts. And so selling porn videos can easily create money. And so in the case of some poor countries, such a business is necessary, which is what I'd like you to know this time. So which is why, so let me come back to the title as the conclusion of this episode. I lost my way to the end of this episode. So this one is the title and the conclusion of this episode. Do porn videos heal the world? Yes, they do. Countries which accept porn videos can evade the worst situations. So I think I should tell you why I chose the word heal. So there's a song named Heal the World, and which was created by that famous person, that famous singer. So heal the world. Heal the world is heal the world. So Michael Jackson is famous for that song, Heal the World, Heal the World. So I forgot its lyrics. I forgot its lyrics, but actually, so the author was a creator or the composer of the song. Of the song Heal the World was Michael Jackson. Maybe I don't know its details. So, but actually, so I encountered, or I met that song. I met that song through a cover video of Miss Schaeffler. So which is by which, or after which I fell in love with that song, or I came to like that song. So I didn't fall in love with that song, but actually, so I came to like that song. Or I came to love that song. Anyway, so telling you was explaining the relationship between the songwriter and my preference. That is how I met that song named Heal the World. And so I think I should quit this episode. So I thought I could continue longer time while, and I thought I could speak more decently English language, but actually, so I'm exhausted. I have already been exhausted. So which is what you can notice through my manner of speaking. So but actually, so by doing which, so adult content, so porn videos can create some huge markets in every country. So which is why, so if there comes to be, or if there happens economic depression, if an economic depression happens in the future, or in the foreseeable future. So I think so those countries having accepted creating adult contents would never suffer from the worst situations, like So there is a business, but that business is not earnable, and there is no way to make money. So such a situation is of really poor countries, which is why so by creating a lot of content, or by accepting a lot of content, creating a lot of content, I mean, so it's possible to avoid or evade the worst situations. So by creating a lot of content, you can make sort of money. So by doing which you don't have to, even though there is some type of crisis in the region you live in, for example. You don't have to suffer from extreme poverty, which is what I'd like you to imagine. So I think I should tell you the title and the conclusion before ending this episode. And the title is "Do Porn Videos Heal the World?" And the conclusion is yes they do. Countries which accept porn videos can evade the worst situations, and I could do nothing this time. So that's it. Thank you very much for everything. See you and good night.